Proceed with caution in areas like this. There can be a lot of pedestrians and a lot of tourists. It is known for people to cross here without looking. Always be prepared to stop safely. There can also be cars looking for somewhere to park and not paying full attention. Turnings like this require overhang over the pavement and often have street furniture close to the edge of the road. Be aware of these aspects and adjust speed and observations accordingly. Keep up good all-round observations. When negotiating roundabouts in areas such as this one, we move at a relatively slow speed, and it can be tempting for other road users to try and get past a bus and put themselves in danger. Always be prepared to stop or give way to keep everyone safe. There are new cycle lanes along this road, which come in various styles. Some bus stops have been placed on the cycle lanes. Conduct extra mirror checks before alighting customers at these stops. When negotiating roadworks, bear in mind that the cones could have moved and there might not be enough room. Use a low speed and be aware of your surroundings. Look out for workers who might be putting themselves at risk. When turning here, you need to cross a cycle lane. Be extremely vigilant for any cyclists who may be passing. Give way to cyclists and pedestrians here. In some areas of the route, like here, there are trees close to the edge of the road. Look out for branches or trees which have drooped over time, and do not drive too close to the road's edge. If there is a tree there, this is particularly important after bad weather. This roundabout is known for confusing some other road users. Use good all-round observation and be willing to back off if someone changes lanes with short notice. When entering lay-by bus stops, use low speed and lots of observations. Bus stops with shelters like this one can present a hazard. There is a risk of striking the bus stop with the bus body or mirror arm. Be aware of any intending customers or pedestrians and stop if needed. When turning at traffic lights like this, undertake tail swing checks before making the turn. This is another high street area with shops. Be on the lookout for pedestrians and car drivers who are not paying full attention. Conduct mirror and blind spot checks before moving away. Be mindful that other road users may want to get ahead after the lights and be willing to give way if needed. There are multiple pedestrian crossings on this route. On approach to zebra crossings, ensure you are managing your speed in order to be able to stop if needed. The same applies to traffic light controlled crossings. When passing parked cars, good observation and forward planning are needed on approach. Manage speed according to conditions and remain courteous to other road users by giving way to them if needed. Never try to squeeze through a gap. When exiting this bus lane, consider that other road users might not be aware of your presence and could cut you up. Slow down and give way if needed. If there are buses parked here like this, then it is not always safe to pass them, as there is a blind bend. Never commit here unless you know it is safe to do so. The road narrows significantly here. Negotiate at a safe speed. There are a lot of pedestrians in this area who sometimes walk close to the edge of the road or cross without warning. Be aware of vehicles delivering goods who may be parked inconsiderately. Proceed with caution in this area. Pedestrians, cyclists, cars and goods vehicles can all cause hazards here. Keep to a low speed so you are able to stop safely at all times. Be ready to stop if pedestrians cross without looking here. Hang back and wait if needed anywhere en route, instead of trying to squeeze through a gap. From here, the return route is the same as the outbound one, with the same hazards and control measures. When turning left here, be aware of your position approaching the side road, and consider that you will need to use some of the other side of the road on exit of the turn. Give way to other road users. When coming out of this junction, you need to cross a pedestrian footpath and a cycle path. There is fast-moving traffic coming from both directions, and there is a zebra crossing. Immediately after the turn, be fully aware of your surroundings and use patience and low speed, giving way to others.